Hi guys, I thought I'd show you a little comparison of the hill descent of the computer on the Land Rover Discovery 2 TD5 or the hill descent using just your normal foot. Here in the beginning, this is the hill descent that was done by the computer, and it was a reasonably steep hill. I'm not 100% sure where this was, but I will leave a link in the description where it is. It's about a 5-minute hill descent in total, and as you can see, this area it's very slippery, very steep as well, but I still wasn't really happy, even when it wasn't steep and slippery, how well the computer handled itself. Now here, really got my heart racing, because as you can see, the car really picked up speed, started jumping from side to side, and we're right up on the crest of the hill. There's a drop off on either side. It's quite a bit of a drop off, as you can see by the trees, and I've slowed down a bit there because it's come to a bit of a stop, and the compression braking's taken over a bit, and I was able to regain control of the vehicle using that foot brake. For the rest of this descent, I've used the foot brake, mainly because I was concerned with the lack of control I had with the car when I was coming down the hill. I'm just taking my time here because I'm telling the person who was behind me in the convoy that it's alright. I've made it down to the first little stopping point so they can follow me down. What else? I will let you have a little listen of the audio very shortly, because it is a bit noisy. I'm currently working on fixing that. I think I have a solution, because I was using the waterproof case outside the vehicle, but I think the skeleton case would be just fine. And here, as you can see, I'm foot braking here. So when a wheel, I find, locks up on the, you really can feel it in the brakes in this car. I have driven other cars. I've driven the Land Cruiser 100 series diesel, and I find that it's a lot harder to feel when the brakes, when a wheel locks. You will feel it, and you can kind of hear it in this as well. There's like a clicking noise, and a quick pulsate in your pedal, I find, as well, when a wheel's locked, and it just allows you to back off that little bit, and you can feel it when it unlocks again, when it started moving. And then you can just, once it started moving again, apply a little bit of pressure back on, and if you feel it locks up, if you've gone too far, just take that foot off a bit again, and just keep repeating this cycle. And I found I had a lot more control. Now here I'm actually accelerating through, because it's getting a bit better of a surface underneath the car, a bit more traction, and I don't like taking too long to get down a hill. It was quite a rapid descent. My friend was in the car at the time. I think he really enjoyed it. I was a little bit panicky at the time. Like I said, not using that foot brake, just letting the computer do it, I don't recommend for it, especially not when you don't have enough control of the vehicle. If something goes wrong, if you're in control of the vehicle, it's your own damn fault. But I can't trust. I'm not sure about their new systems. Their new systems might be able to do it a lot better than how it was working now. But I didn't quite enjoy it. I'll just let you listen to the sound now. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it's very, very noisy. And as I was saying, I think I would like to use a skeleton case, and I'm about to go outside and try that now and see if that will reduce the engine noise. I will leave also a link in the description of where this place is. Recent floods, it got kind of hammered. This was before the floods. We went back there and we did clean up a lot of the track. Go down there, they're a lovely little bunch. Pay your respects to the tracks. If we all go out there and rip them all up, they're not going to be there for use in future time. It is just a bit of a sightseeing track. There isn't anything really too hardcore. There are a few little challenging spots, This hill is one. There are a few little jump ups and things. Unfortunately my camera went flat just as we were getting to the jump ups, so I've gotten me getting out to look at the jump up and it went flat, so I couldn't charge it in time for me to go up. But I do intend on going back there and getting some really nice footage. I'm also intending on going out to the Condamine River and getting some nice footage through there, spending a whole weekend out there. This was just a day track around, we just went for a day drive, so that's why I didn't really have enough time to potter around and get some nicer shots. So I think we're coming up to the end. I'm accelerating here again. We're about to come down the hill. I think this is the last little hill. Once again, that braking technique of just applying and taking off the pressure. And if you look at the angle of those trees, I find cameras on cars and cameras in general never really capture the real steepness of this descent. It is quite a steep descent. It's still quite a tricky descent. Quite a few people found it really hard. Someone before me went down there and they had something wrong with their handbrake, so unfortunately they couldn't make it. They got stuck halfway down, and so we were waiting at the top of the hill for nearly half an hour before we could come down, because being safe we would take it one at a time, or we'd go halfway down and then call down for the next person. Unfortunately the person in front of me was they didn't call me down until they were right at the bottom of the hill, from what I understand, but that doesn't matter. I enjoyed myself, and there you can see a person down in front of me, and that's it. Thanks for listening. Bye.